everyone, it's me, Melonie Mac here, and welcome to The List, where I bring you some of the latest and greatest gaming news. First up, let's talk RoboCop, because he's back! This time, making an appearance in the upcoming Mortal Kombat 11 expansion, Aftermath. And no, this isn't a reboot or reimagined version of RoboCop, he is the real deal, voiced by the original RoboCop himself, Peter Weller. And as amazing as this is, that's not all. The Aftermath expansion is jam-packed with 2 additional characters, a new cinematic story, as well as new stages, stage fatalities, and friendships. Just in case you want to make your finishers just a little more friendly from time to time. Now let's move on to EA because they've been busy. How busy? Well, they're working on 14 games to release this fiscal year alone, so I'd say they're working pretty hard. Some of these 14 titles include EA Sports games such as FIFA, Madden, NHL, and even one more unannounced sports game. Other titles include the Command & Conquer Remastered collection, an unnamed HD Remastered EA game, 2 new mobile games, some indie games from partner developers, as well as a brand new IP and other incubation products that are currently coming together. Now, if we could just get a new Mirror's Edge sequel, that'd be great, but it looks like at the very least they're working on some pretty exciting things. Next up, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Ubisoft has finally announced their next installment in the Assassin's Creed franchise, this time based around Vikings. You play as Eivor, a Viking raider who leads his clan from the harsh shores of Norway to the beautiful farmlands of 9th century England. This game will feature a stunning open world for you to conquer and make your own. And if you need a little break from all the intense battling, you can hunt, fish, play dice, drinking games, traditional Norse competitions like flying, and even Viking rap battles? Yeah, that's a thing. And like Odyssey, you can choose whether you want to play as a male or a female character, but this time around they're both Eivor. Xbox also had some pretty thrilling game announcements themselves recently, some of them being Call of the Sea, a first-person adventure puzzle game set in the 1930s where you play as Nora, a woman on the trail for her missing husband's expedition. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, set in the World of Darkness universe and taking place in the vampire-controlled Seattle, you'll choose a side among competing vampire factions and be the kind of vampire you want to be with decisions that will shape your gameplay experience. Chorus, a space combat shooter where you will take control of dual protagonist Nara and her trusty ally Forsaken. Chorus is a balance of epic space exploration and frantic, fast-paced action. SCARLET Nexus, a brand new RPG franchise led by some of the brilliant minds behind the Tales of series. Taking place in the far distant future, play as Yuito Sumeragi, armed with a talent in psychokinesis. But you won't be the only one armed with crazy powers, because the bad guys are hungry, deranged mutants who crave human brains. Second Extinction, an intense 3-player co-op shooter where you will utilize the power of teamwork, using a combination of weapons, abilities, and skills to take out mutated dinosaurs that have taken over the planet. And the Medium. If you like getting scared, this one's for you. You'll play as a medium living in 2 different worlds, the real and the spirit one. You'll travel to a terrifying abandoned hotel resort as you search for answers for an unthinkable tragedy. Now that's a lot of announcements lately, but there's one more I just have to talk about, and that's the upcoming remaster Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. This collection will include the original Pro Skaters, levels, tricks, including some from later games as well, and the majority of the original soundtrack, with only a small handful of songs that didn't make the cut. Additionally, split screen, online multiplayer, Create a Skater, and a more advanced Create a Park will also be included. And this time around, you can share your parks with friends, and they can even remix those parks as well. The good news is that we don't have to wait too long, as Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 will be launching on September 4th. Well, that's it for this week, but don't fret, I've got a lot more gaming news coming at you next week. See you then.